My name is Toni Jennings, and I'm singing Schubert's Du bist die Ruhe.
Two, three. I'd like to know, what have you got written up over here?
This is my copy.
Did you study from this?
Mm-hmm.
Did because this is not a translation. This is could be a wonderful English version to sing when you sing in, but you must look up every word. You've got to look up each word, put it over top in black pencil that you may erase because you may get it wrong. What you don't find, write it either there or on a piece of paper, and then you're able to go. Because you're to tell us what you think went well. Were you uncomfortable with the stranger company?
No, I wasn't
All right,
comfortable.
because I tried to fit in. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What do you think went well? You were in good voice?
I've been in better voice. It's dry out, so my throat is dry, but I think I maintained the whole musical line to the very end, which is what I really...
What is the mood of this piece?
I would say reflective and...
How come it's reflective? Talking about do this and do that. What does do mean?
You are.
You are, that's not reflective. Isn't it that you're talking to somebody whether they're there or not? And what is the mood of it? You're cussing them out? You aren't?
No.
You aren't blah about them?
No.
You love them?
Yes.
Did we get love? I'm asking because I'm not there. Do you get love between a girl and somebody from this delivery?
Yes.
Did you get some?
No. Yes.
See, well, we are divided. There should be no doubt. And of course you can get up, and particularly with the German classics and the other classics, you can overdo till you are pitiful or you're comical. So you have to get it that you know, du bist die Ruhe, der freedom mild. What's mild?
Gentle?
Mild, yeah. Du bist die Ruhe, what's that?
You are rest.
You are what?
You are my rest. You are rest.
You are my
Quiet.
peace. Did we get that? See if you can do it again, just the first two lines, and impart it to us. It may be overdone, but I still say this is a laugh. You would never get up and say, you are my... That would be pathetic. But to do nothing is as bad. And we didn't get it anything except, I think, and I'm not out there, you all may have gotten something I didn't, but you got a message to give this person. I'm not singing to you people like when you're singing to a crowd, where you say, that's for everybody around. But when you're singing to somebody, you've got to make like nobody is there but that person. And you're so happy about it. Now, how would you quietly be so triumphant and happy about it that you say, you are my what?
Peace. Rest. Peace.
Rest. And you are, and you should break. You know that. Why you go all the way through? Well, I don't need the rest. Yeah, you do. And as Mr., it isn't that you're running out. We had a master class with Placido Domingo, who came and stood right behind the person at the time who was singing, and he was a darling, poor, pitiful tenor. And he stood and he sang, Una furtiva lagrima, and then got to the part, I palpiti, and Mr. Stopped him right in the middle. He was right there. He said, oh, why do you sing that repeated a line without a break? This is what happened. It was on television. This is pathetic. The boy was so insulted for being stopped by Placido or anybody that he stopped and took it like a slap in the face and then walked over. Now, you're Mr. I don't need the breath. Nobody could believe this. And Mr. Placido was not at all shaken by that. He said, perhaps you don't. We need you. situation, and every comma doesn't mean you're going to breathe, or anything. You decide. But du bist die Ruhe der Friede mild. That doesn't make sense. You are my rest, the peace mild. It never happened. You are peace. You are the happiness, the mild happiness that you bring me. You would never say, you are quiet, my peace that is mine. Now, separate whether you need the breath or not, you will decide. And it's so quiet, and you just sang, so you don't need it, but you've got to punctuate it. That's what Placido said. Because the boy said, E-pow-P-T, pow-P-T. And of course it didn't go well. I have never seen such nerve from a nobody. Really, to take when he was insulted and he said, took that long to walk to Placido to get right nose to nose and lay him out. And he was 5'4", and here's Placido here, and he was going to show. But do you understand? All right. Now, it could be that the tempo does not suit you, but you set that too as soon as it comes.
One of the things that disturbs me mostly is the mental attitude that you have before you start the song. Already from the first note that the piano plays, your face should reflect what you're thinking. And I'm here, I'm looking at this. You're so beautiful. I just love to look at you, and I'm happy when I see you. Du bist die Ruhe. You're already there, and that has to be right. So let me see you think what you're going to say before you say it. Okay.
I'm going to do 4 bars. What about that?
Yeah, I am partial with anything. Of course, the romantic music gives you a lot of liberty and rubato and things like that. But when you have something that is moving at a pretty much of a slow tempo, you've got to be very careful about the retards and the rubatos. Now, for me, this song, just the piano starts off. And it should ride on that. If you are going to take rubatos or take a little bit of time, then immediately go back to the and then don't triple it. Don't put retard on retard on retard on retard, because then after a while it just bogs right down to nothing. So you have this wonderful tempo going. Just play it now. I will just talk through it. Go ahead. Now, in the first place, you changed the tempo when you changed it from what she had. Does that mean you really want it slower? You want it slower than she started it. Okay, let her start at the tempo.
I'm sorry, what?
The tempo that you wanted. Tell her what. Now, why do you want it that slow?
I guess my voice is the most comfortable there.
May I also
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't getting voice in here. It's so quiet, and she should not sing it loudly, but the signature is not there of your voice because you're intent on its being pianissimo, and it doesn't have to be. I have to be so that I don't crowd you, but you want to get this lovey-dovey, wonderful feeling, and you're going ahead. You work so that you don't breathe. Therefore, you sang from habit, but I don't know what the last word is. You didn't run out, but dear freedom. I don't know what that is. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got to pay attention to what you're saying. What do you say? What about this tempo, sir? What sort of decides it? There was no metronome at the time. So what do you say?
You have more freedom when you have a situation like that, but I think you should think in terms of there being, even though it is not written in,
about what he said. It's do, bis, di, ru, not do. Bist. It's do, bis, di, ru. That's one to the bar. They're freedom milked. You understand? It helps. And now you're not comfortable because you feel your voice. Oh, how come? I don't even believe that. Do you believe that? That you can't move it a little?
I'm sure I could, yeah.
Yeah, and mean it. Now make love to him even more. This last time, because we got to take the next week. You're on. When you lift your head, you're on. And lots of singers say, well, I don't care because I have nothing to do until I sing. And you see them on TV now where they're not like opera stars. You see them thousands of miles away. You don't know what's happening. But now you get these faces of the stars waiting for this yum tiddy yum pum 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 pum, and it goes on, and they're going. Isn't that pathetic? They don't know they're in the TV screen. It's bigger than life, and we get these blank, searching expression. Getting ready to sing. You're on when it starts, whether you're singing or not. So make love to him for 8 bars. We're not going to do it. Because you're going like this. Why?
I'm trying to hurry myself up.
You can hurry yourself up without letting the world know it. But do this, di what? When you tell some boy, you are quietness for me. I run all day long. I fight people. And I come to you and you are my quiet. I love you for that. Do you understand? Why can't you make that? And Frida Milt. What's Frida?
Gentle.
No, see, now you're going to have to look up the words. They claim Miss Schwarzkopf, when she does her, she'll say, do you know what Frida means? And you might know it. You have to think down and run the file cases down, and you'll get it in 4 or 5 seconds. But she says, do you know what Frida means? No, you don't. She'll tell you in the second, because if you knew it, you would not have to, you understand, to search. And yeah, I know what that is, but you've already sung it. Got it? Now you know. Make love to him, please. she beating with her head and anxious to get it out? You know this better than Schubert, who wrote it. Don't act like you're trying so hard. You are mistress of this piece. Du bist die Ruhe der Friede, what Sehnsucht? I'm Miss Schwartz. You don't know. Die Sehnsucht du und was sie stillt. You're listening what he means to you. Work at it, honey. Where are my pamphlets? Who did them? Please hand them out to those, not here, give them to the singers that would like to have. And the language isn't always at fault. We have too many Porgy and Best people who don't have any idea. They're born and reared here, some in the South, and they can get up and do you an operatic, beautiful Porgy that doesn't have anything to do with the story. It's pitiful. What did you want to say? Who's